What's happening, guys? It's Tuesday, and we did the back of the cab on the Super Duty last night. Turned out sweet. One problem. You guys will pick it up real quick. Yep, that's the wrong color. Now, you know I'm all about full disclosure, and I'll show you my screw-ups when they happen. This was not my screw-up. It was my fault for not making a test panel, but I had bought a quart of the standard variant of that code PY, Dark Highland Green Metallic, before, and I'm going to show you something here. This is what happens when somebody new mixes paint and doesn't know the system. There's the quart I sprayed out of, and here's a spray out of another quart I had previously. This is a dead nuts match, or a blendable match, to the rest of the truck. And we're going to go out here and look at it. This is a close enough match to blend. Look at the door, look at the test panel. Look at the test panel, and look at the corner of the cab. Now I just sprayed a little base over this edge right here to blend it around because I had primer in here. I probably could have got away with it had I not done that, but there's absolutely no base up here, and that's a pretty close color match. That's got new clear on it, and this is kind of dirty, but this is a good match. Here's what happened. Look at these two paint lids, and this isn't a great way to compare it, but the one on the right is the old. See how it's got some gold flake in it, and it's kind of light and milky? And the other one is more of a dark blue or green. These are both the standard variant, both the same formula. But you go down these lists of what's in the paint. You have, let's see. Come on, baby, focus for me. There's a MT87, and there's 59.1 grams of that. That's a silver. MT75, which is a Phthalo blue, I think. And then the third, there we go, third one down is MX20, 42.3 grams. MX20 is a flop control. MX83 is a base coat black, I believe, or maybe the 78 is the black. The 89 is the binder. But the one we're going to focus on is that MX20, the flop control. There is a toner that is MT20, which is a gold. And I was looking through it, and we couldn't decide why that was gold. Why this one right here on the viewfinder now is a goldy color, and the other one is a blue-green color. And I said, well, it's got gold in it, it's got MT20 in it, and the guy mixing the paint goes, no, it's MX20, it's supposed to be flop control. And we think what happened is the person that mixed it, they had some of their drivers mixing paint for a while, must have grabbed the MT20, the gold metallic, and put 42.3 grams in there. Now, shame on me for not doing a spray out with that can before I started. I will do a spray out with this can, which is the new stuff, but you can see, I mean, right as rain. The one on the right is gold, goldish brown. The one on the left is blue-green, and it's starting to settle, so the metallic's moving around a little bit. But I'm going to do a spray out here, and we'll see what that looks like. So we'll be back in a little bit here. Alright, guys, I did a spray out with the code PY, the new mix here, and still wasn't quite where I wanted it, and I grabbed some MT75 Phthalo blue toner to doctor it up a little bit, and I'll show you what I came up with. I think I got a good, it was a blendable match to start with, but I think I got it even closer yet with a little bit of blue. It's hard to tell 100%, and you can't see things real close up well. Let's see if I can get out of the light. But it looks like a pretty damn good match to me. Of course, it's peely as hell, but if you look in the center there, I don't know, the camera probably doesn't pick it up, but at any rate, that's a real good match. As far as I'm concerned, I wiped a little Body Shop Safe wax on this panel just to gloss it up real nice. I think we're going to be able to roll with that. So that's done for now. I'll have to doctor up the rest of the quart when I get ready to spray it. But I pulled the top bed caps off, which of course I found some rust crusties and shit like that, but no biggie. So I'm going to get to sanding my Bondo here, wipe my greasy dick beater prints off of it before I start, and get this thing all cleaned up and start getting this body worked. So looks like I got a blendable match for now. Doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Look at this though compared to what I sprayed out. I mean, it's fucking horribly different. I mean, that's night and day. And you let some of the old into the mix, and it looks like the door still might be a tinge bluer, but that's okay. We'll get her doctored up. So that's where we're at. I mean, that other color isn't even, that's not even close. So that's what we got for now. Alright guys, we're almost done with the bed here. This is glazing putty. This is really thin. It's covering up all my sand scratches, and most of that will come off. The older filler I was using before I switched to Platinum Plus pinholed up a bit, so we smeared it. I'll block that with 180 and then chase it around with 320 because I've got some 180 scratches up in there. Back sand those out, and then I'm going to polyester prime this because there ain't no way it's going to be perfectly straight. I haven't spent enough time on it to make it straight, but it'll be as good as it can get. I just put a wipe on this side. This side's long. It came way down to there because it had welds way down in there, and I finally, after 20 years, learned my lesson today to not wipe something like this. Leave it there and knock it off with a piece of 80 grit once it kicks. So that's where that's at, and yeah, still staring at that fucking mess. Not even close. Matches great up there. Look at that. Holy shit, that matches good. It's because there's no paint up there. Oh, piss me off. Anyway, that's what's going on for now. Take a look at the goodies I bought today. Oh yeah, I bought a kit of that. My jobber, it's $109 for the kit, and that'll make over a gallon. Let's see, that's a 2.5 liter, and that's a 1.5 liter? Let's look. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. Oh, of course they wrote it in gallons, so that's 1.3 gallons. And spin this around. I liked it so much when I sprayed it I had to have it. Okay, that's a 2.5 liter, and that's a 5 liter right there. So it'll make 2 gallons of sprayable material when you're done. You can't buy cheap clear coat and get 2 gallons sprayable worth for that. That's a no-brainer. So I picked up that, and I think that's about it. I got a mess here, so I'm going to clean this up. It's time to go home. It's 6 o'clock. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.